Do you know how many times I get phone calls from my friends and they ask me, hey Mike, what's your rate today? And I quote them the rate and they turn around and they say, well, are your rates just low today? Or is your company artificially making them low? And I'm like, no, our rates are really, really competitive all the time. I think it's so important to have great rates because you don't want to lose any transactions. You don't want to lose any clients to another company. When your realtor refers you 10 transactions a month or a year, you want to close all 10 transactions. You don't want to have too high of a rate. You don't want that client to go to another loan officer at another company and have them do the loan, and then your realtor's like, well, your rates are a little high, I kind of like this other company, and you lose that realtor's business. You don't want that to happen ever. Let me give you a few reasons of why a company's rates might be higher where you work right now or where you might be looking. Number one, the first thing is layers of management. There are companies that have multiple layers of management. They have the CEO, the COO, they have the national sales manager, the regional sales manager, they have the branch manager, they have the sales manager under the branch manager. Well, all those people are getting an override. And if you have to pay them all an override, think of how much has to be added to that rate that's going to the consumer. Now you have the first thing. If you like this content, please like and subscribe below. I put these videos out every week just for you. The second thing to talk about is your company's business model. Something that's pretty common these days, our companies are going public. And when those companies go public, you have investors, and those investors want a positive rate of return. Well, if the market is compressing and interest rates are going up, it gets really competitive out there. So you have less profit in every deal anyway. So if you have less profit, and your investors want to make money, what does your company have to do? They have to raise rates a little bit, and they have to tell you have to sell that higher rate. So are you going to a public company that manipulates the pricing from day to day, or are you going to a privately held company that keeps rates the same all the time, keeps their margins the same all the time, so you know every day that your price is great on the street? Again, it goes back to people call me and ask me what my rates are. How do you work in our industry and be a professional if you don't know that your rates every day are so competitive? You don't have to worry where other people are. You know that when a client calls you up and you quote them a rate, that your rate is dead on fantastic, so that way you could get more business and do more loans. If you want to talk to me, reach out to me, give me a call. We'll go over whatever it is that concerns you, and I'll help you so that way I educate you, so you know the things to ask your managers. You know what to look for when looking for a new company, because rates are important.